Vader. Welcome, chat. How we doing on this Friday night? How we doing? That music was really good. Got me hyped up. I like that a lot. I'm actually gonna put it like on in the background, but quiet, because it was good. I actually got that music from artlist.io. Hashtag not an ad, hashtag could be an ad. But no, they're pretty cool. That's what we used for the episode 100 stuff. All the music besides the one with Aaron that we had was pretty much pulled from here. All the sound effects as well too. I want it like right there. That's good. But yeah, fucking good. I'm surprised. It's like a monthly like subscription service, but it's like you get all of these sound effects and music for free. And I'm like, why am I not using this for stream when like I want music in the background instead of having like a YouTube playlist that definitely has one or two songs that are gonna get copyright claimed? Now I own the license to these songs, so don't have to worry, which is great. But yeah, this is a good Figure Friday. The past couple Figure Fridays I have dealt with tons of QC issues when it came to the figures that I've gotten. And surprisingly, this is the first week in a while that I have not had QC issue. In fact, one thing I actually found in a store. Shocking. I went outside for once. But yeah. So, if you're new here, welcome. Join in the Discord, !Discord, to go and post what you picked up this week in the Weekly Pickups channel. So, yes, thank you, Nicole. I don't know if there's anyone new here, but hey. How you doing? So yeah, go join the Discord, post what you picked up this week. I actually haven't looked too much at this channel to see what everyone picked up. Yeah. I mean, it's just like a close-up of a couple different things that I got. And then I have another one, too, that I have to take pictures of, but I haven't, sadly. But yeah, if you're in the Discord already and you haven't posted your shit, go post what you picked up this week. Yeah, I don't know what there's to say. How you guys doing in chat? How we doing? How we doing this Friday night? Who has/hasn't seen Wakanda Forever? Thank you, Frankie. Thank you. That was phenomenal. Ryan, you haven't seen it? Damn. Neither of you, Frankie? Shit. You guys had to get to see it this weekend. I'm not going to spoil anything about the movie, but I liked it more than the first one. I had a great time with it. It was very emotional, very sad at many parts. The only thing I will spoil is there's no post-credit scene. Like, there's the mid-credit scene, like, when it's after, like, the cool credits are done. But the last one is just, like, nothing. So, go home when the black and white credits start rolling. Really? Yeah, really. It was, I liked it much more than the first one. It was phenomenal. Tons of great acting performances from both, Ramonda Okoye was phenomenal. Shuri was great. Namor was great. It was phenomenal. That's less of a spoiler and more of a just don't waste your time sitting through the black and white credits. Because it's just not, like, I always, when I go to the movies now, like, no matter what movie it is, not even just Marvel, obviously there's going to be one for Marvel, but I'll just Google it. Like, right when the first credits start rolling, I'll just be like, should I stay past these, or should I go? Like, what's the deal? But it was phenomenal. It was a great time. Yeah, Yeah, good time with good friends and such. Went to this like really nice theater that I didn't really understand the layout of, but sorry, I'm yawny for some reason. I don't know why. And it's like, you know those yawns that also feel like burps, but then like they're not coming out? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. What's up, Robbie? But yeah, I guess we can get into some of my pickups this week. I have a total of 4 that are very DC centric. And by that I mean 4 of them are DC figures. Which is very surprising because I don't really buy too many DC figures from McFarlane, but it's starting to look like I'm doing that more now. Because the quality has gotten much, much better from the first time I got one of these back in the day when the line first started. So I'm not tempted to collect exclusively multiverse right now, but it's one of those things where I'm like, man, they stepped up the quality. The old figures of characters that I wanted, they're not really gonna make another version of them because that's just not how it works. But the new versions of characters are really good, surprisingly. So that's a thing. Huge Batman guy. Not necessarily Batman. Batman related for most of these. Well, I mean all of these actually. But there's even been a couple other figures that I've been tempted. There was a Static Shock this week that I saw and almost bought, but it's a suit that I don't recognize personally, so I was like, it's not for me. I'm not gonna spend money on something for a character that I don't recognize the outfit on. I feel like that's just kind of stupid when like eventually he's gotta end up either making just a straight up animated version or maybe even the comic version of what's it called? Huge Batman adjacent guy. That is true. That is very true. That is exclusively true. But yeah, so we're going to take a look at some of the stuff. One of the things I got this week, which we'll start with it, was actually part of my return process for the Bat Family 5-pack that I got last week. I chose this as one of my items that I will get as like a exchange, and then they'll send me the difference of how much it costs, because obviously it's from 5 figures to 1 figure, so obviously I'm getting a little bit of a kickback. Plus he was on sale, and I actually needed him. This is the Nightwing from Gotham Knights. Now, when I first saw this figure, it looked mad goofy to me, and it still does proportionately, just because the way that they cut some of your articulation spots don't really like lay naturally in certain situations, and even some of the posing, like that leg looks all sorts of fucking destroyed and fucked up, but that's mainly because Todd doesn't do thigh swivels on his figures, which it can't be the year 2022 and you're not giving your action figures thigh swivel. Like, I understand that's not necessarily a body motion that we do as humans, but when you have a double jointed knee articulation and you can't do that like left to right at all, very much limits the posings. But I found a decent pose for him, I think, for now. He's right next to my Robin and Red Hood. Last one that I need to get is Batgirl, and sadly I feel like she's the worst looking figure of them all because she has her eyes facing sideways. Like most action figures, they're looking straight at camera, but for her she's like looking to the left, and I don't like that. And there's a part of me that's like, maybe I just get a toothpick and like paint over the pupils and just make them all white, because in the game they're like that most of the time with most of the skins that I use. But Nightwing's pretty cool because he actually has weapon storage on his back that you can hook his eskrima sticks to, which is pretty neat. But I'm gonna have him in his pose from the actual game, which is pretty similar to this. It's a nice little ready pose where he's got one behind his head ready and cocked to be swung at someone, and then one in the front for a little bit of defense, which is pretty neat. And I also like it's one of those things where like these figures aren't amazing. Like, posability is very limited in the leg area, and it's kind of sometimes hard to stand up most of them, but every single one comes with a stand, so it's like I can't complain that it doesn't stand up if it comes with a stand. Like, they're openly admitting that it doesn't stand by itself. So, like, I can't be mad about that. And then the stand works phenomenally. So, what is there to be mad at there? Nothing. The answer is nothing. But, yeah. Another one that I got this week. I actually got this. I went to Walmart the other day to pick up some stuff. And I saw this in the Static Shock on the shelf. And I actually messaged CLD. And I was like, yo, which one do I get? I'm getting one figure of these two. Which one do I get? And he's like, well, you should get that one over Static Shock. Because this one is a little bit more related to what you're playing right now. Ironically, with Gotham Knights, I picked up the new Talon figure. Now, this guy, I have a little bit more gripes with than I do with that Nightwing so far. Mainly because while he has his knives here, which are pretty nice, he also comes with this sword scabbard with two swords in it that can come out. The issue is that it doesn't stay in the hole on the back. Like, you move him around a little bit and then it just falls off very loosely. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'll take like a little blue tack and toss it in there, and then it'll just be a little bit like more held on. But when he does have it on, it looks very, very cool, especially when it's peeking out the back. Very Leonardo-esque, obviously. He's got little claws on the front too, like an owl, which is very neat. And then he's got the full owl pauldron on that arm. Goofy shaped head. Very good posability on the head. I was very surprised by, considering it's pretty much just like a thumb shape. I'm like, this is more than I expected. But it's surprisingly good for what it is. And then ironically, I went back to Walmart the next day, and the only figures that were left were Static Shock. All the other Talons had sold out, so I messaged CLD promptly and was like, you were correct. So this guy's pretty cool. He'll be going along with the Gotham Knights people. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to get a Batman to go with the Gotham Knights figures, because in theory, Batman is in the game. And his costume is very similar to the New 52 look with like the purple cape. And I believe they made one of those Batmans. I could be wrong, but I believe they did. So like in theory, I could kind of fudge that into this as the Gotham Knights Batman and just have him in the background like looking over them all. But for now, Talon is there with him. It's not necessarily the same Talon either, because the Talons so far of where I'm in the game are just like zombie type creatures, like thugs. I don't know if there's going to be like the Talon in the game later on, but I don't know. So we'll see later once I get back to that game after God of War, because that game has consumed my life from how good it is. I guess that's technically a weekly pickup. God of War. I got the digital deluxe version, just because it was like $5 or $10 more. It's well worth it. This game is phenomenal. The thing that about this game that's crazy to me is that the first game, the beginning of that game is so hard to beat, cinematically, gameplay wise, pure badassery wise, and they somehow did it in this game. They somehow beat out the intro and the Baldur fight with something so much better than I could have ever imagined, and it's so good. There's a couple moments that were very tear-jerking as well, so trigger warning for that, but very fucking good. I'm probably not going to play it on stream tonight, because I feel like everyone and their mother is playing that game on stream, and also some people want to play it for themselves and don't get spoiled, so we won't be playing that. I'm thinking I'm just going to do some Overwatch tonight. I'm going to play solo comp for a little bit, just so I can get my own rank, and then maybe see if somebody else is on, and like if anybody wants to hop on the game. But I want to finish out my healing comp games, because I need 2 more, and then I kind of want to try tank, and we'll see after that how many games I play before I hop in with anybody in chat, if anybody wants to play tonight. But next up, I'm gonna do this one that is not... I'm gonna end with another Todd McFarlane DC Multiverse figure, but before that, I got the Holiday 2022 Clone Trooper. All these Star Wars figures that come out for the holiday time. Last year, I bought every single one except for one that I missed out on Amazon, sadly. I think it was the Stormtrooper. But this year, I didn't want to buy all of them. I thought it was a little bit overkill for some of the characters they did. Like, they did one with the Scout Trooper that I was, like, tempted by. But it came with Grogu, and, like, I have too many Grogus that were too tiny. And, like, I don't like them as a figure, because it's just, like, this little thing that I'm going to lose to the carpet. But this one, I'm a Clone Trooper guy, so I had to pick it up. It's very in lieu with the Skeleton Trooper that I got last week. But this is the Gingerbread Man with the Nerf Clone Trooper gun. Looks phenomenal. Super goofy. Not meant to be serious at all. And I love when this time of year comes around and they do this. They also included a Porg, like they did with that one. This Porg is dressed up in his little Santa jacket, little cute boy. I do have on the Discord the pictures of the skeleton one that I'll show a little bit, but yeah. I would send you a few bucks so I could take the Grogu off your hands. It's not that I don't want it. It's more so the fact that it's just a bad figure. It's too small. Like, you're going to lose it even if you sent me a few bucks. That's the issue. And then it also, with the figure, it has, like, the satchel. So it's, like, supposed to go with the Scout Trooper. But, like, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things where they actually solo packed that little figure with the pram, a couple of other things, and they called it an actual full figure. Sold it for $25. No. Nah. Ain't worth it. Bad. Needless to say. But yeah. Gingerbread Cookie Man. Very cool. I think I still have a Grogu around somewhere if you actually just want it from when they originally released it. It's not good. Like, it's like, I'm more a fan of, I don't think I have it on my desk anymore, the little Grogus that are like this big and they're like blind boxes but not really, and it's like Grogu in different situations. I like those for like little tchotchkes, but I really fucking hate the Black Series ones. It's just too fucking small. And then last up on my figure list, this is one I've been waiting for a while, and I actually had my order canceled on Walmart.com for it, which was hilarious because like it was delayed twice and then got canceled before I went to even cancel it myself, which is insane. But I found it on Amazon and I was like, well, it's in stock, might as well pick it up. Placed the order at like 7 at night, showed up the next day at 1. I'm like, bruh, Walmart, you delayed my shit for 2 months. What the fuck? But that being said, this is the Arkham Knight Red Hood. Now, this version of Red Hood does have a figure from back in the day that came out alongside the game figures, but this guy is going to be that version of the character for me because this is a phenomenal figure. I do want to give it an ink wash, and obviously those pistols came from the weapon pack that we got back in the day. It's got the logo on the back of the jacket. Really fucking cool. You guys have like almost like a hockey kick pad type looking things, or soccer kick pads maybe like catcher, like knee pads. That's probably the best association. But it's funny because these guns came out maybe 3-4 months ago, I think. Maybe actually February. It was February, but I got it a couple months after it came out. And this figure wasn't even announced back then, but these guns are like made for him. So it's just fucking hilarious. Especially with DC not allowing guns to come with their characters. So while he has the guns in his hands now, he did come with trigger fingers, which was surprising. So I put those on immediately. As far as other accessories, he did come with fists, which actually go inside with some of these energy effect pieces that he came with. They're super hard to hold on to, if I'm being honest, because they're just like this weird, soft, clear plastic. This one is meant to have a fist, like so, and you just push it in there when it's on his wrist, and then it looks like his, like, punch is strong, I guess. And then the other one is this right here, which is like a flame effect that attaches to the leg for a kick, or you could be like, I don't know, like, oh look, I'm gonna flick you, and then like it looks like my flick is super fast, like I'm Midoriya from Boku no Hero. So yeah, but he's phenomenal. He's my number one pick of all the pickups this week. I think that he this is just a phenomenal look for the character. If I could cosplay this one, I would. The helmet is just very impractical because there's no eye slits or anything. It's kind of like a screen, and I don't feel like going out of my way to do something like that. So, but just standing there, he just fucking cuts a mean silhouette and looks phenomenal. So, love him. Really great figure. $20 on Amazon. Easy pickup. So I think I only need like 3 more Red Hood figures that I want in my personal collection for the moment. I'm waiting for Todd to announce the Outlaw look with like the scorpion mask and the domino mask, because I think that would be a cool figure to get. It would be even cooler if they did like the Prince one where he's in like the suit and still has the mask. Oh, that'd be so cool. So let me put these over here. Yep. All right. So that's what I got this week. Nothing crazy, but a lot of cool pickups that I actually enjoyed the fact that I got, as opposed to some others in previous weeks where it was just terrible quality. Also, I put lights in this. Yeah. Looks good like that. I like when it's just like there and existing. So, GG. Let me put the swords over here too so I don't lose them. Awesome. Believe that's everything I got for this week. But yeah, next week I do have the Shoto Kaizuko, I think. Is it Kaizuko or Kaizuka? Can't remember. There's also something I wanted to show that's on Big Bad Toy Store that I'm like somewhat in love with. And I feel like a lot of my friends would appreciate what it is. So I'm going to show it on stream. But I have on the way the Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger Shoto Super Volume 2 figure and accessories, which, for all you people that don't know, is the Silver Ranger from the Gokaiger group. It comes with all these parts to go on him, and then also these parts to go on the red, green, pink, blue, and yellow Rangers that all go on him as well. But it's just him and that's on the way now. Before we get into Discord, join the Discord, post your shit. ! Discord. These are a thing I saw in Big Bad Toy Store today, and I was like, these I love. And I don't know why I love them, but like they're very like 90s, early 2000s. Like they remind me a lot of like what are they called? Homies. And the aliens that would like do different sports and shit you would get at like the roller skating rink. But they're called 9 to 5 Warriors. And this is an eraser, but it's Major Eraser. Colonel Custard. Brigadier Bouncy figure, so it's like a bouncy ball. Commodore Crisp, which this one I actually want to look at. There's Warriors Corporal Can, which is like a can of coffee or peanuts, I think maybe. Yeah, I think it's peanuts. Pencil, Lieutenant Lead, Warrior number 2, Sergeant Spore, a sandwich that went bad in the fucking refrigerator. Sergeant Scotchy, he looks like he's got like, I guess, drinks in like a cup holder from like a fast food place. And then Specialist Sugar, I don't really understand. Maybe it's like a packet of sugar is what it's trying to do. There's like a comic book and fucking there's even cards for it. But like some of these designs are just phenomenal. Like I really love the chip one. I kind of like that one, so I'll look at that and then we'll look at Peanuts. But like the chip one, not only does it come with the one that we saw at the beginning, it also comes with others. So you get like, these goofy looking chips. And I love the way they look. They're so fucking funny looking. I'll put myself back up here. But like look at his face, man. Like, and his goofy ass smile. Like, these are so fucking 90s. It hurts. It looks like they're all... Oh, is that what it is? You could take them apart and put them together? Yo, Ryan, I didn't notice that. That's so dope. This is so cool, though. Like, I don't know. This is such a cool idea to me. I don't know why I like it so much. It is $24 for just that, so I don't think it's something that I will dive into. But Even this pencil looks phenomenal. Like the ninja pencil, he's got bite marks in his butt. Looks like there's a different pencil. I don't think that's the same as the other one that's here, is it? It is that one. Okay. But yeah, like they look so fucking cool. And then the can, you can actually open the lid, it looks like. He's got a little scouter and a comms unit, and then all his little peanut soldiers. Like, look at these. It's just fucking sick. This is like what toy design used to be back in the day, and I kind of miss. Because nowadays, like, toys for kids are just straight up like, hey, do you fucking poop your pants, yo? How about blow your nose on your sister? Get this fucking shit poopy thingy. Like, that's all their toys now. It's just poop. But this is so fucking dope. Like, food as, like, little warriors and shit. So fucking cool. I like that a lot. So, sorry. I just had to look at that because I thought it was neat. Stealing my job. I don't know if you're stealing my job, to be fair. I just didn't recognize it at first. Where do I go back to? Oh, yeah, we'll go to wet leg and then move forward from there. So, Figure Friday, every single time I'm done showing off my bullshit that I bought, we head over into our Discord, !Discord in the chat, and we check out the weekly pickups channel where everybody shows off what they got this past week. We ended last week with this leg from Robin, which, as you can see clearly from the top of the thigh, was wet upon arrival. Gross. But Robbie also got this dope-ass cell, which is a lot bigger than I thought it was when he first showed the box pictures. I thought it was like maybe like the 12-inch one, but this is like the size of an Xbox, which I mean is around 12 inches tall, kind of. Maybe like 14, 15-ish, I think. But like, it's still bigger than I expected. Wet upon arrival, new Fall Out Boy song. I could see that, actually. Obviously, Tuscan Sun here. Got some tickets to the Phillies game. Rest in peace to the Phillies. Ludwig Sevens in the chat. It's sad. It's a sad time, but I mean, it's a cool experience. Here's a puppy that will be here Sunday. So next week's stream, maybe I'll debut this puppy. There's still arguments happening about the name, which is hilarious. But it was also funny because when this picture was sent to me, and Ryan can be on my like side for this, I believe. Our mom was like, our dog is the one with the purple collar, dark purple, and made that a specific point to say dark purple, as if there's a different color purple. If you look at this image, there is not a single fucking collar visible. So I looked so deep in this, and I was saying to her, I was like, yo, there's no collar. She's like, well, you just had to be there. I'm like, what do you mean you had to be there? This is a picture. This is pretty much me being there. What do you mean? But this is the pup right here, and we'll see her next week. So stay tuned for that. These are the Komoyo beads that I've seen this at GameStop a couple times. I'm assuming that's where CLD saw it because it looks like it's in a glass case at a GameStop, if I had to guess. But I've seen these a couple times. I was tempted to get them, to be honest with you, and like wear them or something for like the movie last night, but I didn't. I did not. I'm curious if CLD actually picked it up or if he just what's it called? Or if he just like took a picture and was like, yeah, it's neat. Music stopped. Sad. There we go. Sorry. All right. Then here's some closer up images of the clone trooper that I got the skull version for Halloween. He came with this little porg as well, and he actually didn't come with a gun, which was kind of funny to me. The porg is painted to look like Dracula. Blah blah blah. It's very nice, and I think it's gonna go like clearance probably soon because it's showing up like in bulk at Targets. It's a Target exclusive. The cool thing that it comes with though is this box right here, which is actually the box from the Last Jedi? No, this is from the first one. From the what is the first one? There's Rise of Skywalker, The Last Jedi, Force Awakens. This is from Force Awakens when they go to Maz Kanata's cantina. Is that what her name is? I think Maz with the glasses. This is the box that the lightsabers were in, but it's got Jabba painted on it, and these are Beskar steel, but they have a brown strip to make them look like chocolate bars. That's pretty neat. They're all loose too. It also had this really neat paper on the inside, which the Christmas one didn't. The Christmas one actually came in one of these boxes that have the windows still, so it didn't have any like of the crumply paper because it wasn't the closed front. So I was kind of sad. I was like, man, they could have done like a what's it called? Like a Christmas theme one, like wrapping paper almost. That'd have been neat. But yeah, you can get them at Target right now, so definitely go check it out. CLD also forgot that he pre-ordered these, which is hilarious to me. But I don't know if he opened these or not yet. I like the Clint and Kate Bishop. I'm not too big of a fan on because I didn't really paint her bow accurately. It's supposed to be wood, I believe, and it's just like all black plastic, which just printed in brown instead of black. Like, so many ways you could have fucking fixed it. But I posted this right here. They were doing a reissue of the literal best Spider-Man figure. I have this. If you haven't gotten it, you can pre-order it now for only $104. This is the one with the cloth sweatpants and the cloth jacket, interchangeable feet, little pizza slice, a bunch of different head sculpts as well too. Honestly, the best figure that I've ever gotten from Mayfx. These are the figures he's already had, and he says these are the best. If I had the money that I had now, which isn't a lot more, but like, you know, more solidity. If I had it now, I would have bought that Superman, and I didn't, sadly. So, oh yeah, Haley Steinfeld's phenomenal. Robbie also got this dope ass fucking Omega Shenron, which this one is big, if I'm correct. This is like a big ass motherfucker. I think you posted a picture in Blockies as well of it, like compared to something. Like, this looks like a crate for like hamsters, I believe. And it's like a tall one, kinda, or maybe bunnies or birds, because it looks like there's a thing on the wall. I don't know. There's an animal that lives in there, and this animal on the outside is defending it. Jesus Christ. Ryan got this weird package from Google, from being a Google fanboy, which, I mean, I'm pretty much there with him on that as well. Looks like trading cards almost. Pretty neat. And then you also got the Carbonator, which, if you didn't know what this is a really dope-ass Hot Wheel toy to find out in the wild. It has a special feature, as you can see right here. That special feature is, it's a bottle opener. Now, this is the Earth Day version. The regular version does sell for a bit, if I remember right, Ryan was saying. I remember, like, when you first said that you wanted to get this, you went on eBay and you were like, yeah, I'm not paying that, I believe. Was this or something else? I don't remember. But, yeah. It's also a car bottle. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a bottle. There's a person. Is there a minifigure in there, too? It looks like it might, like, be painted. I can't tell if it's an actual person. But, pretty neat. I lifted weights. I weekly picked up weights. Here's a closer look at the Stormtrooper, and by Stormtrooper I mean Clone Trooper. I goofed. You can actually get a closer look at the details from the gum job buttons. It sells for like $5. Oh, okay. $5 for a 99-cent Hot Wheel is pretty bad. Nicole posted this Sideshow statue. I've seen this so many times, and I love it, but it's just, I can't fucking do statues because they're just too big. Like, it's pretty much like one Detolf shelf is a statue, and I can't, for the life of me, understand that. Because it's just too much. Like, I don't have the real estate for that shit. It's gorgeous. I actually had the NECA action figure of The Last Ronin pre-order, but I canceled it. So I was like, I can't have this figure if I've never read the comic. Like, I know it's a phenomenal comic, but like, I can't fake fan this shit and buy something just to buy it, even though I know the story's good. Like, I don't think that makes sense in my brain. Like, I know it's good. One day I will read it, but like, I'm not buying, the figure. Yeah. But there is a figure of this coming out soon. One with the upper gear on, and then another one where he's got like the top half like naked, pretty much, just with his shell. It's pretty cool looking, pretty fucking cool. And that's all. That's all for this week. That's all for this week in Figure Friday. So I'm gonna play some Overwatch tonight on PC. For the moment, I'm gonna play by myself because I want to get ranked in support and tank. And then if y'all in the chat are feeling like hopping on, because I know at least 2 of you are somewhat free tonight, I believe. I think Nicole just got out of her class thing that she's taking. Ryan, I would assume, is free. And Anna, I think, is away, but maybe later. So, for the moment, I'm going to play by myself, get my rank in healing. I've won every single game that I played. I think I have 2 left. But, yeah. I feel like I had another weekly pickup, but I can't remember. That's me every week, dude. I always feel like I'm missing something, and I probably am. I think I did get a Funko Pop as well, but like I don't care enough to show those on stream. Hey, that's me. Fucking, I got the. I'll find a picture of it real quick just so I can show it. Kit Bull Funko Pop. So I found in Walmart this guy right here. Doobadaboo. This is the Franken Funko Fun Street bullshit from New York Comic Con or whatever. This is Kit Bull. Pop and Buddy. If you do not know this short on Disney Plus, Spark Shorts, you are missing out. This is probably the best thing I think Pixar's put out in so fucking long, and it's so good. Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, I got a fucking Dalek figure. Bullseye's Spidey. What? What is that? Bullseye's Spidey. Oh, that one at Target. Yeah, this is from Walmart. I haven't gone to Target down here. I do want to see if I can find that, to be honest with you. If you find it, let me know and I will send you money. But yeah. I got that pop because I love that Spark short. It's probably one of my favorite ones ever. Like, of Pixar shorts. Second favorite. Well, I mean, yeah. Because that's a part of the Spark shorts. That's not a Spark short. Second favorite short. First favorite Spark short. Which is its own thing. For Disney Plus, whatever. Anyway, time to play some Overwatch. I'm gonna warm up in some what's it called? Arcade mode. Not arcade, custom mode. It's warm in here. I literally have a fan on behind me. Just blowing me. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put that down here. And it's gonna blow up at my face, which is the part that's sweaty. It's just my face that's sweaty. I don't know why. Probably the screens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Scadio. Rutro Raggy. I think Overwatch on PC is not going to work. Yikes. Yikes, I'm dropping so many frames. What is going on? Man, my computer is having a bad time right now. I knew I should have restarted it before I went on. I might actually restart stream if that's cool with you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm gonna restart stream. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Just give me